The Aviation Operations Specialist performs duties which are crucial to safe and successful mission accomplishment within the Army's aviation branch. Soldiers in this MOS work in base and flight operations, the hub of activity in an aviation unit, whether it's operating on a fixed base or deployed during combat. Responsible for receiving, processing, and dispatching vital information to aviation unit, air crew, and aircraft operations, aviation operations specialists are subject matter experts and must perform quickly and accurately, executing operation functions that directly and indirectly affect the success of both training and real-world missions.
We're the checks and balances, so when the paperwork comes to us, it's important that we make sure and we focus and we hit on every possible aspect we can. We don't want them to get on an aircraft and not have enough fuel to land and possibly be in danger. We just want everybody to be safe.
Duties include providing pre-flight planning assistance to crews for flight safety, such as METAR weather reports, hazard maps, and air coordination or tasking orders, as well as checking flight plans and manifests for completeness and accuracy. During a mission, aviation operations specialists track all aspects of a flight, such as estimated and actual times of departure and arrival, and estimated time en route. They communicate directly to the aircrew with weather and mission updates and other critical safety information, and monitor the aircrew frequency during flight in case of emergencies, unexpected delays, or precautionary landings. This career field is best suited for those interested in technology and information management. Candidates for this MOS must be detail-oriented and strive for accuracy, and must be able to think linearly and communicate clearly.
You really need attention to detail. We need to make sure everything is correct. If it's not correct, we need to make sure it gets corrected before we even hand out those keys. If something was to go wrong, it's on us. It's our job.
After successful completion of basic combat training, you will attend 8 weeks of advanced individual training at the U.S. Army Aviation Center of Excellence. There you will learn Army aviation operations and record keeping, including administrative tasks that require detail, scrutiny, and the ability to research and cite regulations or other guidance. This course will challenge your technical knowledge using advanced computer-based systems to track and display vital flight planning, tracking, and monitoring information. After completion of all training requirements, you will be eligible for assignments supporting aviation units around the world.
This job can prepare you for a civilian career because it gives you the foundations of transferring over to being a civilian dispatcher if you wanted, regardless of how long you fulfill your term, whether it's 2 years, 4 years, 10 years, whatever you would decide.
You are multitasking, you are solving problems, you have to think quick, you have to be able to react. Employers love that.
An essential member of the Army Aviation Team, the Aviation Operations Specialist. Above the best.
Good morning, I'm Staff Sergeant McCoy, and this is your introduction to the 15 PAPA course. So a 15 PAPA is the checks and balances of the admin of the aviation world. They go through 7 weeks of training, over 8 tests that they'll take. Tests on weather, tests on radio equipment, tests on flight maps, examinations on pilots' flight hours, and they go to sticks at the end of their training to test everything they learn in a tactical operations center. I'm allowed to work with instructors who've been in the Army close to their 20 years already, who have seen things that have changed prior to me coming in. And the students themselves ask questions that bring up things that gets my wheels turning and allows me to dig further into the knowledge. Details are so important in this MOS. So what it really teaches a soldier, not just in this MOS, but through the Army period, is to be attention to detail and know everything about your job.
Army aviation plays a key role in all types of military operations. Ensuring mission success while maintaining safe flight operations takes a team of specialized soldiers. Coordinating aircraft movement for takeoff and landing, as well as tracking aircraft in flight, in both tactical and non-tactical environments, is the responsibility of the air traffic control operator. Following procedures, rules, and regulations, soldiers working in this critical MOS are responsible for the operations of airborne flight traffic and airport ground traffic. They also assist in the installation and relocation of mobile tactical air traffic control facilities, process flight plan data, and maintain logs, records, files, and tape recordings of voice communications, and ensure the safety of pilots and passengers.
The importance of this job, I would say, is everything. Just because we use air traffic, we use aircraft in almost everything that we do in the military. So keeping the aircraft safe, most importantly keeping the pilots safe, is a big job and very important.
This career field requires individuals who have an interest in work requiring accuracy and attention to detail, the ability to remain calm in stressful situations, decisiveness while working within strict standards, have good voice communication skills, and an ability to work as a member of a team.
You have to talk to aircraft, write down information, and listen to people talking to you at the same time.
You get a bit of an adrenaline rush when you're trying to clear aircraft and get others off the runway, and there's a billion things going on.
This job is very stressful, and if you cannot remain calm, you're not going to do well.
After successfully completing Army Basic Combat Training, you will attend 17 weeks of Advanced Individual Training. There, you will learn radio operations and communication protocols, the use and operation of radar and aircraft management systems, takeoff, landing, and ground control procedures, and aircraft recognition. After completion of all training requirements, you will be eligible for worldwide assignments. As an air traffic control operator, you may have an opportunity to advance in your career through additional technical, tactical, and leadership training.
This training coincides with training in the civilian world. You get the FAA certifications that you would in the civilian world, and it allows you to have the ability to have a shortened amount of training in the civilian environment.
Where you may find employment at airports, traffic control centers, or a career with the U.S. Department of Defense. An essential member of the Army Aviation Team, the Air Traffic Control Operator, above the best.
So 15 Quebecs go through approximately 16 weeks worth of schooling and education. It consists of first phase is about 4 weeks worth of CTO, and then it rolls right on into 4 weeks of fundamental tower instruction, then 4 weeks of fundamental radar instruction, followed by then 1 week of each piece of equipment that they will be using in the field. But once they get to their first unit and they actually start getting into their niche, then they're really going to focus in on what task or tasks they're going to be expected to perform. Seek out what it makes you uncomfortable, because if you don't and you always stay in your comfort zone, you're never going to find your limits, and you just become complacent, you become stagnant. So seek out those opportunities to challenge yourself, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin momentarily. We kindly ask that you please silence all electronic devices at this time. Those wishing to take photographs during today's ceremony may respectfully come forward at any time. We ask that you be considerate of other guests and do not impede the graduates as they march to and from their seats. Please do not use excessive force when pinning your soldiers. Thank you. Finally, we are proud to offer a live stream of this graduation ceremony on the United States Army Aviation Center of Excellence YouTube channel. The QR code that links to the site is found on the monitors next to the stage. General Gill, Command Sergeant Major Coley, Colonel Woodward, Chief Warrant Officer 5 Hebsher, Command Sergeant Major Hassan, Lieutenant Colonel Gaines, Command Sergeant Major McAvoy, distinguished guests, family, and friends. On behalf of Captain Lauren Luna and First Sergeant Carlos Colon, the command team for Charlie Company, 1st 13th Aviation Regiment, and Master Sergeant Robert Ballard, the Air Operations Training Committee Chief, good morning, and welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Over the last few months, the soldiers you see before you have entered and completed the second phase of their initial entry training by successfully completing the 15 Quebec Air Traffic Control Operators course and the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist course. The official party for today's ceremony is today's guest speaker, Master Sergeant Robert Ballard, accompanied by Drill Sergeant Christopher Fritzler. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the invocation given by Chaplain Cody Coolidge and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
For those who wish, I invite you to pray in accordance with your faith as I do so in mine. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we gather here today to celebrate the accomplishments of these graduates as they complete their training. We thank you for guiding them through challenges, for the strength they have shown, and for the bonds they have formed. As they embark on the next chapter of their military journey, we ask for your blessings upon each one. Grant them wisdom in their decisions, courage in their duties, and compassion in their service to others. May they embody the Army values in word and deed into every mission they undertake, as well as personal endeavors. May you protect them as they serve our nation, and may you bless their lives. Help them to remain steadfast in their commitments and unwavering in their faith. All these things I pray in your holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker for today, Master Sergeant Robert Ballard, who hails from Satellite Beach, Florida. He has been serving our country honorably for the last 24 years and is currently assigned as the Air Operations Training Committee Chief.
Good morning, Major General Gill, Command Sergeant Major Coley, Colonel Woodward, Chief Warrant Officer 5 Hubsher, Command Sergeant Major Hassan, Lieutenant Colonel Gaines, Command Sergeant Major McAvoy, distinguished guests, families, friends, and soldiers of the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist and the 15 Quebec Air Traffic Controller courses. As I prepare to deliver my speech, I intend to adhere to the principles of the 3 B's. Be brief, be quick, and be gone. However, I must admit that achieving all 3 may not be possible today. It is with great honor that I stand before you to extend a warm welcome to all the family, friends, loved ones gathered here. This graduation ceremony is not just a celebration to these soldiers' individual achievements, but also a tribute to the unwavering support that their family and friends have provided these remarkable soldiers. Each of you has played a crucial role in their journey, standing by them as they transition from everyday lives of civilians into the proud ranks of the United States Army. Your encouragement, whether through a simple word of reassurance or a heartfelt gesture, has been the bedrock of their success and resilience. Graduates, as you stand on the threshold of this remarkable achievement, let us take a moment to honor those who have walked alongside you throughout this journey. Please join me in a round of applause for the families and friends whose unwavering support has been the backbone of your success. To you soldiers who sit before me, Class 15 Papa 25-002, 25-003, and 15 Quebec Class 24-025 and 24-026. Let me congratulate all of you on successfully completing the 15 Pop and 15 Quebec course. They were each a tough and rigorous course which tested your mental abilities. You are here now because you have passed those tests. All of you have shown the ability, drive, determination to push the limits and excel. Army aviation is unparalleled and distinct in nature. Whether you are associated with the past, present, or future, we foster a unique relationship that is further solidified through combat deployments and operational rotations. These experiences deepen the connections among members, cultivating a sense of camaraderie that surpasses the difficulties faced in the field. The bonds formed within the aviation community resembles a profound brotherhood and sisterhood, characterized by mutual support and shared experiences. Such relationships are not temporary, they have the potential to last a lifetime, creating lasting friendships rooted in a shared purpose. Soldiers, you are now part of this distinguished Army aviation, an organization forged through commitment, resilience, and a unified dedication to mission success. As you embark on your forthcoming journey, the roles of the 15 Quebec Air Traffic Control Operator and the 15 Papa Flight Operations Specialist are essential, each bringing unique responsibilities that contribute to the safety and efficiency in Army aviation. As an air traffic controller, you will be tasked with critical responsibilities that demand a deep understanding of both ground and air operations, with their primary role involving managing and directing the movement of aircraft, utilizing advanced radar systems, and following stringent communication protocols. This intricate dance of coordination is vital to ensure safe takeoff and landing procedures at military and civilian airfields, where the stakes are high and every decision can have significant implications. On the other hand, the Aviation Operations Specialist also plays a crucial role in the processing of flight clearances, whether for cross-country flights or local missions. Their focus lies in examining flight plans to ensure full compliance with military regulations and safety protocols, thereby serving as a gatekeeper for operational integrity. This role emphasizes the importance of attention to detail, as even the slightest oversight can lead to complication of flight operations. Together, the 15 Papa and 15 Papa MOS exemplify the intricate tapestry woven by cooperation, expertise, and shared responsibility that underpins the effectiveness of Army aviation. Their partnership not only enhances the safety of flight operations, but also reinforces the operational readiness of Army forces, illustrating the critical nature of teamwork in achieving mission success. In closing, today's ceremony signifies that you have completed your training and are now prepared to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. It also marks a pivotal transition in your professional development, and as you embark on your next chapter, carry with you the knowledge that you are capable of achieving greatness, even in the face of the unexpected. You have already faced challenges that demanded strength and perseverance, and by successfully passing those challenges, you have equipped yourself to tackle whatever lies ahead. Remember, this day marks not just an ending, but an exciting beginning filled with possibilities. Embrace the opportunities that await you. Each moment is an invitation to learn and grow. The sky is the limit. And with determination that you have demonstrated throughout your military journey, I have no doubt that you will soar to new heights. Cherish this moment, for it signifies the beginning of your Army aviation career, which will take you to numerous locations across the globe. Copperheads, Swift and Deadly, Golden Hawks, above the best.
Before we proceed, I would like to quickly reiterate the process for pinning your soldiers. Your soldier will be called forward, cross the stage, then stand before the stage to await their family, friends, spouses, children, or cadre member to come up and pin on their wings. The Master of Ceremony will cue you by saying, "Please come forward to pin your soldier's wings." Take a moment to celebrate this occasion before returning to your seats. Brief photographs are welcome during the pinning of your soldiers. The stage will be available after graduation for you to take as many additional photographs as you would like. This is a defining moment in your lives and one you will never forget. Congratulations to you all. As a symbolic gesture that these graduates are now the future of Army aviation, each soldier will receive their aviation wings and branch insignia to be worn proudly on their Army service uniform. We ask that you please hold all applause until all soldiers' wings are pinned. Distinguished Honor Graduate and Honor Graduate are titles bestowed upon the top 20% of the class who have attained a first-time go in all academic subjects. Their diplomas will be annotated to reflect the soldiers as the Distinguished Honor Graduates and Honor Graduate of their respective courses. The Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal are presented to soldiers who have volunteered over 45 hours to the local community. The Distinguished Honor Graduate for the 15 Quebec Air Traffic Control Operator Course Class 24-026 Quebec is Private Kal-El Butak. Private Butak is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Bliss, Texas. The Distinguished Honor Graduate for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist Course, Class 25-002 Papa, is Specialist Jacob Hardy. Specialist Hardy is assigned to the South Carolina National Guard. The Distinguished Honor Graduate for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist Course, Class 25-003 Papa, is Private First Class Rebecca Cook. Private First Class Cook is assigned to the Colorado Army Reserve. In recognition of their accomplishments, the battalion commander will present an Army Achievement Medal and a battalion coin to the Distinguished Honor Graduates. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldiers' wings. The honor graduate for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist course, Class 25-002 Papa, is Private Victor Gonzalez. Private Gonzalez is active duty and is on assignment to Wheeler Army Airfield, Hawaii. The honor graduate for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist course, Class 25-003 Papa, is Private First Class Serenity Melgoza. Private First Class Melgoza is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Riley, Kansas. The honor graduate for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist course, Class 25-002 Papa, is Private Second Class Ashley Munoz Garcia. Private Second Class Munoz Garcia is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Liberty, North Carolina. Additionally, she will be awarded the Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal. The Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal and wings for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist course, Class 25-002 Papa, will now be awarded to Private First Class Destiny Alex. Private First Class Alex is assigned to the North Carolina National Guard. Private First Class Asher Blake Munoz. Private First Class Munoz is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Bliss, Texas. In recognition of their accomplishments, the battalion commander will present certificates of achievement to the honor graduates and the Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medals to those who volunteered more than 45 hours of voluntary service. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldiers' wings. The wings for the 15 Quebec Air Traffic Control Operator Course, Class 24-025 Quebec, will now be awarded to Private First Class Abigail Cross. Private First Class Cross is active duty and is on assignment to Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. Private First Class Chad Hansen. Private First Class Hansen is assigned to the California National Guard. Private First Class Michael Herrera. Private First Class Herrera is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Bliss, Texas. Private Second Class Jacob Mercer. Private Second Class Mercer is assigned to the Texas National Guard. Private First Class Eddie Negron Rodriguez. Private First Class Negron Rodriguez is assigned to the Georgia National Guard. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldier's wings. The wings for the 15 Quebec Air Traffic Control Operator Course, Class 24-026 Quebec, will now be awarded to Private First Class Joshua Muller. Private First Class Muller is assigned to the Oklahoma National Guard. Specialist Jimmy Tran. Specialist Tran is active duty and is pending assignment. Private First Class Kendall Vasquez Gonzalez. Private First Class Vasquez Gonzalez is active duty and is on assignment to Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. Specialist Tramel Westbrook. Specialist Westbrook is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Riley, Kansas. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldier's wings. The wings for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist Course, Class 25-002 Papa, will now be awarded to Private First Class Kenneth Charles Aho. Private First Class Aho is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Liberty, North Carolina. Private First Class Renee Campbell. Private First Class Campbell is assigned to the New York National Guard. Private First Class Cameron Chapman. Private First Class Chapman is active duty and is on assignment to Camp Humphreys, South Korea. Private First Class Jacob Farmer. Private First Class Farmer is assigned to the South Carolina National Guard. Private Second Class Benjamin Maxwell. Private Second Class Maxwell is active duty and is on assignment to Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldier's wings. Private Second Class Joshua Mondragon. Private Second Class Mondragon is active duty and is on assignment to Wheeler Army Airfield, Hawaii. Private Second Class Tony Prater. Private Second Class Prater is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Liberty, North Carolina. Private First Class Terrence Talton. Private First Class Talton is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Riley, Kansas. Private Nathaniel Tilford. Private Tilford is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Riley, Kansas. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldier's wings. The wings for the 15 Papa Aviation Operations Specialist Course, Class 25-003 Papa, will now be awarded to Private First Class James Delgado. Private First Class Delgado is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Riley, Kansas. Private Ashton Holtman. Private Holtman is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Wainwright, Alaska. Private First Class Caden Hutchinson. Private First Class Hutchinson is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Second Class Jace Jenkins. Private Second Class Jenkins is assigned to the Texas National Guard. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldier's wings. Private First Class Dylan Monroy. Private First Class Monroy is assigned to the California Army Reserve. Private First Class Draven Schluterman. Private First Class Schluterman is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Drum, New York. Private First Class Bryn Shaw. Private First Class Shaw is assigned to the Michigan National Guard. Private Second Class Walter Sequencia Gualpa. Private Second Class Sequencia Gualpa is active duty and is on assignment to Fort Riley, Kansas. At this time, please come forward and pin your soldier's wings. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating these graduates receiving their wings and insignia today with another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Soldier's Creed and the playing of the Aviation Song and the Army Song. The lyrics to these songs can be found in your program. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony.